tavern rebuilt. It's currently in the process of being rebuilt in this session. It'll be completely finished next session, is what you said.
Fantastic.
Actually, I'll send you something, Austin.
And I made a sizable donation to the Templars.
I hadn't quite finished this, but fuck it. Everything important is already written down in there. For some reason, it's 71 kilobytes. That's Barnaby's employment history. Or notable employment histories.
I made a sizable donation to the Templar Order.
To get them off our backs, and hopefully they never find Mendel. Hopefully they never find Mendel.
Yeah. Just gotta stay out of the lighthouse.
You stay in the lighthouse and never leave.
How much did you bribe him for?
1 capital. I gave him a big treasure box of gold.
Cool.
We did get word of that alchemist. Maybe we should try and track the old alchemist down. Get her into the fold. And then we'd have potions.
Also, since this game is basically a sitcom, here we have the new season intro.
Oh boy.
Since you said we're just gonna stay at the lighthouse.
I'm downstairs inventing. Just in the basement you occasionally hear explosions, glasses breaking, occasionally the building rumbles. But you know it's probably not going to break. That's what the struts are for.
Where everybody knows your name.
Yeah, it's a good song.
That or I don't know, Perfect Strangers. I don't know which one fits more.
Perfect Strangers would be pretty good. I think Family Matters would also fit pretty well.
Alright, so you guys are chilling at the lighthouse.
Yeah. I've got my suit washed at this point, can we say, over the week. Yeah. I'm back in my suit.
I've built my ectoplasmic reversal suit, and I'm just kind of practicing by walking through walls at the lighthouse. And I'm basically trying to use it to scare Ricario repeatedly. Like, just sneak up on him.
Ricario does not like it.
Walk into his room occasionally. Like, raise myself up for his bed and yell boo. Barnaby's basically a 12-year-old.
How is Ricario liking the bed?
He does not like it. No, he's slowly adjusting to life here. It's pretty nice, you know?
But how is he liking having an actual bed?
It's lovely.
How often does he leave it?
He sleeps very long on the mornings.
So where did we hear? So did we actually get a location on the alchemist though?
I don't think so.
We were just given a kind of vague thing that an alchemist is on the run, and
Well, the person who would probably be most interested in that is Barnaby. So I imagine that's the one he was the one who was told.
I do want more scientists around of any sort. But that was at Ricario's gig.
Oh, that's true. So how long has it been since the party?
I mean, it's only been a week.
Yeah.
So things have happened around town, you know, stuff's a little bit changed, but nothing huge.
Yeah. Oh, and we have to meet Larsad. Remember? I hired him.
Larsad. Oh, the mercenary.
Yeah, the mercenary. I'll describe him, Austin. Mercenary, a tall, lanky man with a scruffy beard and tired eyes. Likes to maintain a professional distance and tends to act overly mysterious to maintain his image. And let me get an image of him for you so that you'll have, you know, the right image in your head.
Where the fuck does Skype put all its downloads?
In the downloads folder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Okay.
creates one.
Here is.
Just
I
like
just
right click on
posted
the
it.
file and see
That's what
opening,
Larsad looks like.
opening folder. Oh, for crying out loud. It
Of
just
course.
keeps coming back. I don't have great faith in our what is the role called in your book for that?
Mercenary?
I think it has a specific name for
you
it.
mean
Oh,
I've got people for that?
Yeah,
Or hirelings?
yeah.
Because he counts as a hireling. He has 3 loyalty, level 3 warrior, level 2 protector.
Oh, I'm talking about I'm pulling it up now actually. You are the merchant prince.
Yeah, I've got people for that, is what it's called.
A tall, lanky man with a scruffy beard and tired eyes.
Oh, mercenarial arts. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 3 loyalty, level 3 warrior, level 2 protector.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, when did I hire him, would you say?
We can say Larsad approached you a couple days ago.
Alright. So Larsad's just kind of, been in the lobby. I imagine basically just in the lobby, standing guard, the same lobby where Chelsea is.
I mean, he's probably like cleaning his fingernails with a knife or something.
Yeah.
So, I want to say that I spent the week going around town asking after the alchemist just to kind of get some leads. What should I roll for that in this case?
Let's see. Do you have a skill for it?
I don't have a skill relating to searching people down. That's actually something that Eustace has.
You'll need to roll a parley.
Parlay?
Or
Wouldn't it be recruit?
well, that's hiring help. Like, and if you want to hire someone to find her for you, yeah, you could do a recruit. Otherwise, you'd probably want to do like a parley.
I don't have any leverage.
Chelsea is a tracker.
So there you go.
I don't think that's how it works.
You could
I'm not
use
sure.
Chelsea and the your follower skill, and Chelsea could probably find her for you.
Okay,
I have to roll. I've got people for that though,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
means that she could die somehow.
Somehow.
Don't do it,
well,
Neil.
the other it also doesn't it stipulate they go, like, if it fails, they just quit, or something else can go wrong.
Yes,
They don't
they
necessarily
they
all
don't
end up.
necessarily die.
Yeah, they don't all necessarily end up just drowning in the river because they're fucking dumb.
Yeah, they leave my service and the task is unfinished on a miss. Due to lack of skill, death, or other factors, mark the expert off your list. I don't want to lose Chelsea.
That's fine. Why don't I try and do like a discern realities for it, just to get some vague hints what I'm looking for the alchemist. Unless you really want to go with the parlay.
I mean, discern realities won't tell you anything.
Okay. I need leverage. I need leverage. And there's nothing I have that's worth giving away.
Do you have any money?
7 coin.
You could leverage 7 coin.
I'll leverage 7 coin then. I just go around. I go around asking, and I suppose I eventually walk into someone.
And Ricario and King notice that the lighthouse is, noticeably quiet.
Yeah, like, I can't come in, like, I spend about 4 hours a day at the lighthouse, and in that time there are explosions, and then in the afternoon I wander about town. I'm basically scoping the town out for competition.
So currently we have 3 zones defined for Angwick. Which of the 3 do you want to patrol? We kind of have like a holy park, a slums, and then an industrial zone.
That's the Holy Park on the top.
Yeah, let me write that in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was what I contributed.
I suppose I spent Barnaby being Barnaby spends most of his time in the industrial zone.
Okay.
Of course. Oh yeah, like actually, Ricario sits by this table or like common room table, reading the newspaper. Like, oh my, It's very quiet today.
Sure, so go ahead and roll your parlay.
This is gonna go terribly because this is on my charisma, which is at a -1. Yeah, that's 7 coin for nothing.
So let's see here. What's the fail on a parlay? Nothing. So yeah, no, you don't find anything.
Someone just takes his 7 coin.
No, I mean, you just
Alright.
you don't find anybody.
Okay, so I keep the 7 coin. As I'm gonna say the first few days Barnaby's walking around desperately trying to uncover tracks so the alchemist comes up short and then just starts offering money.
Austin, if I
Actually-
roll, I've got people for that and get a miss, and Chelsea leaves my service, it wouldn't be a death for her, probably. But would I be allowed to roll money talks to hire her back?
Potentially, yes. So hold on.
This would be her dying.
In your failure, you're walking through the industrial zone and you're not being super quiet, you're not being, inconspicuous, and you're just like, hey, have you seen this person? I'm looking for this person. And you notice people like shy away from you and say, no, sorry, no. And they kind of walk away. And occasionally you notice, so this place is crawling with the Salazar emblem, just people walking around. You see like occasional kind of guards wandering around. And you notice a couple of them start giving you like side eyes, noticing that you've been like questioning.
Okay, it's at that point I stop trying. I just kind of make a note. Can I do a spout lore on the Salazars? Sure. Just a spout lore on how the Salazars treat business rivals or perceived threats, because that's something I wanted to do anyway before the session.
Okay, yeah.
We know about the Templars, but I don't know much about the Salazars. Okay, something interesting, not useful.
Something interesting. Let's see. They're more about acquiring power.
Okay, so they bring people into the fold. So the fact that they're kind of shady of an alchemist means that doesn't fit the norm, then. They don't, because I've been stalking the industrial zone, they don't have any alchemists under their banner, do they? They're just blacksmiths and mills and such.
Well, they don't in this zone in particular. They may in another.
Okay.
Okay, so on a miss, nothing terrible just happened. It's just that I guess Chelsea would get tired, and I can money talks to hire her back, because she wouldn't be dead from this. You'd agree with that?
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
All right, I'll roll. I've got people for that then. Yeah. God damn it. I just tell Chelsea
Let me go pull up the Merchant Prince book.
Yeah. It's on a miss. On a 6 or less, they leave your service and the task is unfinished. Lack of skill, death, or other factors mark the expert off your list, and I can get her back using money talks.
Sure. So let's
roll
figure this out.
Yeah, and I'll roll money talks with spending capital to try and get her back. She'll get angry at me.
By the way, I
stressful.
do go back to King and tell him that when I was asking around town after the alchemist, people started looking at me like I was a shit.
What have I told you, Barnaby? You don't have the skills for this. Chelsea, can you find this alchemist that he's searching for?
So Chelsea looks up at you and says, "I don't search people for you. And besides, you haven't even paid me."
I thought we've gone over this. This is an internship, isn't it?
No. And
Oh
at this
my.
point she takes her glasses off and stands up and starts gathering her stuff. This isn't an internship. You've been neglecting my pay for too long.
Wait, but my dear.
And no, she keeps
Oh
gathering
my.
her stuff.
I'm gonna roll money talks. I'm gonna spend 2 capital.
Barnaby, all too used to this argument, walks through the wall using his ectoplasmic suit.
Okay. Okay, so. Okay, I'm starting with 6 plus 1. I get what I want, but it's going to cost extra.
So yeah, that's an extra capital. So that's 3 capital.
Okay, so wait, please, can I make you stay? Please, I'll start paying you.
Yeah? How much are you going to start paying me?
your regular wage that we
No, that's
agreed
not gonna
on?
cut it.
Ugh.
Now, the type of work you're having me do, this is outrageous. We'll need a little more than that.
I'll pay you the same wage as all of the heads of my departments, then.
You're not paying me anything.
You're not a head of a department.
Huh.
She nods and
I, on the
says,
other hand,
"Fine."
leaning through the wall, am the head of the department.
That's acceptable. She puts her stuff back down, puts the glasses back on, and starts like cleaning the desk.
Alright, I kind of sigh and say, welcome back to the team, Chelsea.
It's like I never left, sir.
It's the first thing she's gonna do, write up her own salary in the books.
She looks at everyone else's and just adds like a +1 to hers.
Puts another 0 in the book.
That's 3 capital. Oh, my capital's down to nothing. I've got to get more capital now.
Alright, so now what? You have no idea where this alchemist person is, and you're out of capital.
I have to do some business deals now.
We're gonna have to. Okay, we're gonna have to look for a fucking business opportunity.
Yeah.
We can't do outstanding warrants unless when you return to a civilized place in which you've caused trouble before, roll charisma on a hit, word is spread of your deeds, and everyone recognizes you. No, yeah, we can't outstanding warrants. We don't have enough money to do another carouse.
Perhaps I could be of help.
Oh dear.
Yes, Ricario, you have an idea?
You need money quick, yes?
Yes,
Yes, I suppose so.
we need money to
We
make
got-
money.
Ricario plays with his cards doing card tricks. Allow me to put on a show. Find me the
Very
venue.
well.
You're going to
Find
go
me the
along with
venue
this?
and I'll do it.
You know what? We're gonna start. You know, that's a good idea. It's like that's a outstanding idea, Ricario. I know. We can use your magic tricks to gain more attention to the currently in process of rebuilding Longarn Tavern. Get more people to see what's on the way to the slums.
Fantastic.
Barnaby, what do we do if those peasants turn up again?
Well, this will be a charity thing. Yes, charity.
Okay, Barnaby says as he starts cleaning his rifle. Oh, actually, alright, Austin. So, Barnaby, I'm just gonna do my stuff now. Barnaby charges his gear and spends an hour studying his spell book. With knowing
Cool.
that there's going to be a magic act ahead of time.
Yeah, and yeah, we're gonna bring Ricario to the construction site of the Long Arm to put on a show for the construction workers.
I'll need an assistant.
And everyone goes quiet. I suppose I could do it.
Not wrong.
Fantastic, Barnaby.
By the way, I prepare the spells Invisibility and
Oh,
Magic
yeah, he's
Missile. Huh? Do you want to do it, Neo? Your character's probably
No,
better
no.
suited. Okay.
That's fine. Well, as long as you don't have to roll charisma.
Yeah, if I don't have to roll charisma, we're fucking fine. I've got invisibility and magic missile ready though.
Actually, you know what? I will be the assistant. It'll be a good, publicity thing.
So let's see. Let's go pick up the illusionist. Let's see. You're doing a
It's a magician's is in.
yeah. The magician is in.
So I just roll plus charisma. Does anyone want to help me?
Neo should aid you.
I can aid.
And I can.
guess
Can
so.
wait? Can we both?
Yeah.
Can we
That's
both
right.
aid, or can only one person aid?
I'll aid.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
fine.
multiple people can aid.
Yeah, but it wouldn't make sense for you to aid.
Well, I know, but I'm running security for the show, basically.
No, but I mean, this is for to attract crowds. This is for spreading the word.
Yeah, but no, I mean like bond and help.
Yeah.
Oh no, it makes
This
makes
is for
sense.
attracting crowds and spreading the word, so it makes more sense that I would help.
All right.
But multiple people can help via bond. Can't they?
It's more a
I mean,
story thing.
Yeah, you just have to
sorry.
roll your bonds to see.
And besides, there's no like penalty for failing an aid roll.
Well, you put yourself in danger, but there's no real. You expose yourself
Right,
to
it's fine.
danger.
It's just when you roll to help or hinder someone, roll plus bond. Oh, yeah, that's on a 7th. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Oh, oops. I
Oh,
fucked.
how silly.
Oh, wow. Not getting the good rolls today.
So
Alright,
I'll,
so
I'll
let's
try
see
as
here.
well. So if there is retribution,
Alright.
we're both in the shit. Okay. Well, I give him a +1, obviously.
Oh, roll your
Fantastic.
charisma, sweet. He's just gonna wind up as either failing or having
Ah,
just not.
13.
Yeah, he just didn't need it. He didn't even-
13.
Well,
Yeah, it's a
14,
13.
but still.
No, it's a 13.
Okay. Oh, I thought Neos. Oh yeah, Neos. That's me. So
Neos
basically,
doesn't
let's see. On a 10 plus, you're captivating your crowds with your spells and tricks, and once you're done, you gain charisma times 10 gold.
So first, let's talk about how Jebediah and Barnaby. How do you assist?
I'm running security for the show, so I'm like,
I
by the side with a
basically-
rifle.
I basically just went up to, not feeling the need to actually go around like the slums and like spread the word. Like I just got up to a stage with a microphone or whatever. There are no microphones. I just shouted as loud as I could that there's going to be a magic show.
Oh, also, during the show, in some cases, I do prestidigitation. So, kind of crude tricks, but, just minor illusions.
Yeah, but let's stick with Jebediah here, because he failed the aid roll.
I said there was going to be a magic show. Just yelled it out at the stage and then got back off.
Yeah, so you're just standing on the stage. People are just walking around it. They probably stop to see this, like, exorbitantly dressed man just, like, walk upon the stage and start yelling at them.
It's going to be a magic show! Get excited!
A lot of people kind of look at you and just like start shouting like boo, and I want to say somebody actually throws a bottle at you.
Oh, God.
Who threw that bottle?
That was at me.
And let's see, Barnaby, you're close by too, like you're probably standing near the stage and you see the person who threw the bottle at him.
I climb down off the stage and start walking towards this person. Not quite sure what I'll do when I actually get near him.
God damn it. I just say, Barnaby, it's okay.
I stop.
And I just climb off the stage sheepishly and I just tell Ricario to do his thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the great Ricario Castaldi. And behold, for now, a magical show of magic and magic. And magic. And I'll do some magical tricks. Bullshit, I'll do a magical trick with my card.
Sure. So you got a 13. So if you want, we can skip past this.
Yeah,
Let's do this stuff.
yeah.
Basically, you just do like card tricks, illusions, and all that jazz.
Okay, cool. So you gain your charisma times 10 in coin.
Okay, now can I roll capitalism ho?
I mean, this isn't really like a business deal.
Oh, that's true. Just one. We got fast money at least.
Yeah, no, this is fast, dirty money.
Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised there isn't a move that turns money into capital.
So yeah, I mean, there's you attract a large crowd, and because people recognize the name Ricario, like you probably see some Templar guards like at one of the gates, just like standing watching. And they're probably like nodding in approval, that kind of a thing.
Very good.
Those Templars appear to be fans of Ricario.
Yes, and I did make a donation, so maybe the Templars won't be so bad.
Well, perhaps, but I doubt the man you gave that donation to would have spread it around the group so much.
True.
I don't like this. We've walked into the lion's den.
Just enjoy the magic.
Oh yeah, I linked something in the chat if you want
beautiful.
to watch. look at.
Oh god.
Very good.
All right. So that's fast money. Is there anything you want to do with the money? Say roll a corrals to see if you
God.
can find somebody. Maybe
Oh,
roll
God.
a recruit.
I don't think we have 100 gold between us.
I do. I got 160.
He just made 100 and some gold.
Oh,
Yeah.
And how much
160.
gold did you have to start with?
oh, it's times charisma, not the
115.
modifier, so that's way different than what I was imagining.
Yeah, he makes a ton of money when he succeeds at that.
So,
So
the
yeah, I
last
have
time-
160.
The last time we ran one of these parties, it didn't go so good, but now we have that.
Perhaps you, Jebediah, should run it.
Absolutely
I
do
mean-
need a business, so you'd have to give me coin.
Yes, I give
was
you
pretty
100
hot.
coin. I got like 275. I can give you 100 for corral.
Well,
So,
if you give me
let's see.
200, then I can get a +1.
There's two
Oh.
things you can do here. Either you can try to do a recruit, like you're looking for someone to help you find this person, or you can roll a corrals to see if you can find, throw a party and maybe find a useful NPC.
Get some business going.
It's up to
Alright,
you.
so do I get 200? Or so I can roll a +1, or are you just giving me 100 for the blanket roll?
Fuck it, you get 200. You can pay me
Okay.
back later.
Well,
Okay.
here's the thing. If we do a recruit role, we could put the conditions as we're looking for someone to kind of like listen in for business opportunities and then get them on retainer.
And I think I'd rather roll a if two corral things can go horribly, horribly wrong. You know what? Let's just see if a recruitment well, because there's a much less there's basically no gigantic penalty to failing a recruitment roll. So let's see if that works first.
So when you put out word that you're looking to help roll, if you make it known that your pay is generous, take +1. What you're setting out to do, take +1.
I'll say that the pay is generous.
Okay.
Alright, so that's a +1.
Perfect strangers.
Alright, got an 8.
On a 7
Settle
and
for
9,
someone
you have to
close.
settle for someone close or turn them away.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see here. A woman by the name of Amelia approaches you
Yep.
and says, let's see, she is a level 1 tracker. She says, who are you looking for? I may be able to assist.
Yes. Do we get the name of the alchemist lady?
We did, but it's been a while.
Did
What's
we?
the name?
Can you generate a name, Austin?
Well, hold on, that was one I had written down.
Margaret!
A long time ago.
Right, yeah.
I'm
When
surprised I don't
flipped
have
at
it
the
written down.
notebook. Flipping. I know they had a name. Whatever, I'll just make a new one since I can't
Yeah.
find it.
Retcon.
Retconned indeed. It was Evelyn. Her name was Evelyn.
Okay. We're looking for an alchemist by the name of Evelyn. Think you can help us find her?
Sure. Do you know her last whereabouts? Where she may have been seen? What district she was in?
Barnaby?
Don't ask me. The last I'd heard that she was an alchemist in this town up until, 3, maybe 2 years ago. At some point she was just chased out.
Alright, Barnaby. Here you go. Please describe what district you last knew her to work in. And it cannot be one of the existing ones.
So we got the industrial zone, Templar Park, and the slums.
So, just we can note that you can have multiple slums. There can be like multiples of things. Just tell me where she used to be and what the area was like.
Okay, to the north of the Templar Park, kind of crested northwest of it, was the Mercantile District, the kind of shopping area that has become a bit more high class in the last year or so, I'd like to say. Become
Because
more
I had
affluent.
said that going north is where the Templars start to take foothold.
Oh yeah, well she was kicked out by the Salazars rather than the Templars.
Well, we just know she was chased out.
Okay, but not by who. So either to the northwest of Templar Park, or northeast of Templar Park, or just plain east of Industrial Zone,
Yeah,
Because it was the heresy.
is the Market and Mercantile District.
all right, cool. I know where that'll go. We'll just stick that like right over here. Call it Market and Mercantile.
So it was a residential area up until a couple of years ago, but as the town grew, shops started coming in, trade got better from the sea, shops started setting up, and now, of course, the place is gentrifying. It's becoming more upmarket.
Beautiful gentrification.
Do the Templars look kindly upon people who have been chased out for heresy being turned into them?
Being turned into them?
Yeah,
I
they
would
like
say
not.
bounties.
no. They wouldn't. Once a heretic, always a heretic. In the
They'd
general
probably thank you for not permitting an evil thing to live, and then kill her on the spot.
Well, yeah, that's what I was talking about. If I were if we were to turn in a known heretic to the Templars, would they be happy about that?
Oh. Well,
But
I
then,
mean, they had already chased her out, so I doubt they would be happy to
like if we
even
found
bring
her
back.
nearby and we told them her location, we said that she's nearby.
oh, they wouldn't be happy.
I know they wouldn't be
Okay.
happy about her, but if we told them that, hey, we found her operating nearby,
Would they appreciate
They would probably
us?
like
would
you.
they appreciate the info?
They would probably do that. Yeah.
Nice. It's good to know.
I don't think that's the route we should go, because fuck
I'm
the
just
Templars.
It's its potential.
No, I don't like that. I will eventually draw a shape that I am fond of.
The Templar Park just looks like it's sitting on the slums in the industrial zone.
It's praying.
How fitting.
That's actually the standard Templar prayer position.
Sat with hands on knees
Yes.
in a
Yes.
sack.
There we go. Nice blob.
So, say
Alright,
that
cool.
the rumours stated she belonged in the area that's now the Market and Mercantile.
So that's where she probably used to be.
As the case
Okay.
may be.
So we
Weird
relay
news
that
town.
to the woman.
I do.
Cool. So let me look up hirelings real quick here. Because I know they have skills, but I always get confused on how to use those skills. So you can write her down in your characters. She has a loyalty of 1 and tracker skill of 1.
Yeah, and she's marked off as different from my people for that.
Yep.
So I'll put it in my same text file, but I'll just place a divider for regular hirelings.
So she says,
What's
Look.
your name?
her name was Amelia. She says, give me a day. I'll report to you and tell you what I found.
I accept this.
She
I
nods.
say, all right, and I also give her, I'll give her, let's see, what would be generous pay? Would 50 coin be generous pay for her?
Yes, that is generous.
Okay, I give her 50 coin from the one from the 200 Ricario gave me.
Yes, she smiles and says, "Thank you. I will return once I have found something."
All right, and I say, and then all right, just pack up and go back to the lighthouse.
Ah, very good. All this drinking and partying has made me quite woozy.
It wasn't quite a party for me. I had to stand around and watch your magic act again.
Ah, yes, wasn't it fantastic?
If you say so.
Yes, I'm just happy you didn't summon another one of those phantasmal bodyguards of yours.
Aha, aha.
And no one got burned.
Have you been practicing those? You should get those under control.
Oh, it was merely a fluke. It was to just fool you. It was merely to entertain.
Actually, once we're back at the lighthouse, do you mind if I see that sword of yours?
Yes, it should be under the bed. Bed.
I'm sorry, you just echoed.
Sorry.
Is Barnaby just going to, like, ectoplasm up, like, through the ceiling? So, like,
Yeah, pretty much.
Through the floor and grab the sword. Like when Ricario least expects it.
I've got a move called Let Me See That, which, when I examine something interesting, I can ask the GM a couple of questions about it. So Barnaby just takes a kind of fascination with that Templar sword.
Interesting. Ask away.
Okay.
Well, roll, I guess.
No, it's actually just, it doesn't say roll, it's just I can ask
cool.
2 questions. The list is quite small and I'm not sure who made this. I guess you and Swede can collude on this one because it's an old Templar sword.
Sweet, is there anything special, or is it just standard Templar forge?
Well, it's actually supposed to be Victor's father's sword.
Alright, then I'll go from there.
And it was forged in the finest Templar halls.
Yeah,
it's actually pretty nice.
Victor, so it was given to Victor by his dad, and his dad received it as an award for being, like, you know, an excellent commander.
So kind of Barnaby recognizes it as a sword of high prestige.
Yeah, it's got a lot of ceremonial value.
Whoever would use a ceremonial sword in battle is surely a fool. I wonder which Templar this belonged to. Oh yes, yeah, he told me. And
you can just see it kind of
off.
Actually, you can kind of see on the underside of the hill, crudely drawn, Victor.
Do you think we could pass that off as this, oh hey, we found this sword and give it to the Templars, or would they be suspicious of that?
so
They would recognize it.
There's one question that I don't need to ask, which is what does this do? I'm not certain. Cause I've got one more question I can ask, but between the two, what's wrong with this and how might I fix it seems a bit too fucking obvious. What has been done most recently with this or to this? Yeah, let's go with that. What's been done?
It was thrown.
It's been possessing
let's see.
Ricario.
So you get a brief story, kind of, you're looking at it and it's like, oh, it looks like it had some, like, salt water damage to, like, part of the pommel. And it's like, oh, it must have fallen in the sea and somehow landed up somewhere.
I think we could bring this to the Templars, honestly.
Oh yeah, Snake, if you will allow,
Yeah.
in your head, can you hear it? Just that Friday the 13th.
I'll go along with this. That I hear heresy. I immediately just drop the sword to the floor, and I look at Ricario and just say, "How long have you had that sword?"
About 3 years.
You kept it.
Yes, I wouldn't want to turn it in.
Okay, now just excuse my wording, but what possessed you to hold on to it?
Well, I couldn't give it to the Templars, otherwise they think I've killed one of theirs.
Yes, but I've held that sword for 2 seconds and I was hearing voices. I would have thrown that out in the desert a long time ago.
You're It's just your imagination.
King is right, we could turn this into the Templars if we come up with a good enough excuse as to why we had it.
I think I've got an excuse boiling in my head, Barnaby. You
Oh,
know, those pirates next door are getting quite rowdy, aren't they? And I smile.
I smile back. I never did like that bushy beard anyway.
Oh, there's no need to throw it in.
This could get us in good with the Templars, and they seem to be one of the two power families in this city.
And I'm sure that the Templars already aren't big fans of the pirates.
They're not big fans of us.
I don't
You
think
turn
the
that
Templars are
around.
really big fans of anyone besides that isn't Templar.
Let's see, how could we go about planting this on a pirate ship?
Oh, that's a good one. I have an invisibility spell.
Oh, you have an invisibility thing?
Yeah, I have spells.
You could make yourself invisible, and Ricario could make you, not produce any sound.
And then
That
you
is
just
true.
walk through walls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got a suit that just lets me walk through walls. I am, for all intents and purposes, a fucking ghost carrying a sword.
Yeah, he could do. Ricario could even have, because he has, you have illusion to depth, right?
Yes, I do.
So he could have two illusions up. He can make you not produce any sound, and he could make the sword invisible.
Okay, but
well.
here's a thing. Just the spell says touch an ally, nobody can see them. Can I invisible
Oh.
myself or not?
Which you have to be invisible Ricario. I think this should be Metal Gear Ricario. We should do that.
I gotta put my hand on Ricario's shoulder. Ricario. We're going to
Ricario,
there's going to be
we
a
have a job for you.
Oh no.
Ricario.
Ricario
you-
needs to say there is no way I'm going to do that, and we have to smash cut to him doing that.
There's no way I'm doing this. I can't believe they made me do this.
Roll 2d6 to smash cut.
Can we do this, Austin? Can we have Ricario Metal Gear the
Sure.
Victor's sword onto a pirate
Alright,
ship?
so should I roll to cast a spell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's int. What goes
Darn.
wrong in this case?
God damn it!
Actually, I had one. Yeah, I had XP.
Ricario should have just invisibled himself,
Yeah,
and you could have just given him the gadget.
someone could have aided me, and I would have got a 7. But we'll live.
So let's see here. What goes wrong?
Bear in mind, we're standing in Ricario's room in the lighthouse.
And Ricario's room. I thought we were in your lab.
We could be. The
That's
setting,
pretty
the scene
lab,
works in
yeah.
either setting.
I think it works in the lab.
Yeah,
Well, hold on.
and I've got like a chalkboard where we're drawing up plans.
it's like you think you're gonna be sneaky about making him invisible, but you accidentally forget to put on the spell. You just shock him with AC/DC.
The wizard. The wizard. Cast a spell.
There isn't there's only 7 to 9 things, not a 6. I guess other than just.
I'll be generous and just say it doesn't work.
Okay.
Okay.
And so you lose that spell.
Ricario, Barnaby, you should practice this a bit more.
I apologise.
Yes, you
I
should.
found the spell book in my trunk last night. I hadn't seen it in years.
Ricario, don't you already make yourself disappear?
I suppose he does.
Ricario, would you be a dear and plant this sword on a pirate ship?
Sure, why not?
Barnaby will give you his ectoplasm thingy.
That I will. As I pull out a bulky metal suit. It's not that heavy. It just looks. It's just kind of cumbersome and weird.
Would I really want to wear that?
Yes, you will. I put it on. Allow me to demonstrate. You see this chalkboard?
Where did you get that from?
It's been here the whole time. Just
Oh my.
in my theatre of the mind. I walk through the chalkboard, demonstrating the effect of the ectoplasm suit.
Amazing! Could you make that, but could you make it slimmer, so I could have my own regular suit on?
You fool. The ectoplasmic converters are large for a reason. They're incredibly inefficient as energy sources, as you'll well know if you've studied ghosts for any length of time, which I doubt you have. Barnaby launches into a 10-minute tirade on the nature of ectoplasmic science. It's full of technobabble and is barely understandable.
Oh yeah, Ricario says, "Oh, I have experiences with ghosts."
Wouldn't it be quicker if you just gave him jet boots?
Oh,
Yes, boots?
I took those apart last week to make these, I say as I reveal my alchemic field boots.
What
They're
do those
basic-
do?
What are those?
They let me jump 20 feet high.
Wouldn't jet boots
They're
be cool,
basically
though?
flubber boots.
Enough talk, put on the
Does it
armor.
hurt when you land?
Not really, they tend to cushion the blow. Very good on the ankles, too.
Well, Ricario, it's your mission. Take your pick.
I'll take the suit.
Now, this suit is still a prototype, so
I'll take... It's the shoes for prototype.
they're an even earlier prototype.
Which one is more likely to kill me?
Your own incompetence?
Or you could just sneak on the regular way.
You fool.
Oh,
You will be
I-
making yourself invisible.
I'll take the shoes.
I'm failed to see how this is more stealthy than a suit that lets you walk through walls and would be...
Fine,
rendered
I'll
invisible.
take the damn suit if you really want.
If you really want, you can have both.
Yes, give me both.
It drains me when you use them, not you, so...
What are you talking about?
Magic.
Those suits are powered by magic. My magic.
Magic is a strange thing.
Yes, it is.
So poor Ricario is stuck in a metal suit.
Yeah. And now all you got to do is make yourself invisible.
Yes, let me see. Just gonna have to try to move. It's
Okay.
kind of hard.
I'm gonna do cast a spell again. Because like this is a different day. Can I do telepathy, or is that asking a bit much?
I think I'll let you have it. Sure.
What
Okay.
do telepathy for?
You form a telepathic bond with a single person you touch, enabling you to converse with that person through your thoughts.
Oh, okay.
So
It's like long distance.
Yeah.
You can. Oh my god, you want to be his fucking.
I want to be mission
his
support.
You want to
Oh
be
my
on his
God.
comms.
Huh?
You want to be on his comms. You want to
Yeah.
do fucking actual mission.
We're gonna do this like Metal Gear Solid, okay? Yeah,
Oh, fine.
9. I
Actually,
forget.
I
I
have
forget
another
the
idea.
spell, but now we can communicate through our thoughts.
Wait, what was that in my head? Thought I heard something.
Heresy, heresy,
I didn't hear anything.
heresy, heresy, heresy. I'm just sending the word heresy with a fucking smug grin on my face.
Oh, you sure you didn't hear that?
I'm the one who sent it to you.
Sent what?
Here, look at the book. I kind of pull out my spell book and show him the entry on telepathy.
No, I don't like you keeping things from me, Barnaby.
Well,
You can do this.
What's going on?
you can hear my thoughts and you can send thoughts back to me.
This is awful.
Is he thinking anything about me? I look at Ricario.
Ricario sits. I'm not thinking. No bad thoughts, no bad thoughts.
His brain is awfully quiet.
Ricario, you can hear him. Is he thinking anything about me?
What do I hear, Snake?
Those boots are simply too garish.
He has a fashion sense.
I side-eye Barnaby.
Look, my Barnaby looks at his own boots, which are currently bright green and covered in goo. Perhaps
Okay,
not
I'm gonna
the judge.
roll.
I side-eye him and say, Barnaby, I'll be. You know I have the best fashion sense in this entire company as I flash all of my jewelry.
That you do, sir. That's why you're in charge.
Okay.
How many light sources are there in Barnaby's lab?
How many what?
Light sources.
There's about
How badly does he blind you?
There's 4 torches on the walls and a very rudimentary light bulb.
Okay, those
Yeah,
are
I'm
all
blinded.
reflecting off of my jewelry perfectly.
Austin, I got Arch Illusionist, which means I can maintain 3 illusions at once. Also, each illusion affects 1 more sense. So basically, even if I just do what previously would just make 1 sense, affects 2 now, and so on.
So
I'm gonna roll.
So you should probably do an illusion on yourself and on the sword.
Yeah, 7. Okay, that's good enough. Basically, I'm making myself invisible, and
Quiet.
nobody can hear me.
Very good.
Basically,
Sounds
quiet. So, like, recursive. Fantastic! I'm off.
Did you
we
hear
didn't
something?
hear that. I hope
You also have to quiet the sword, don't you? Yeah, whatever. Does the sword go with him?
Yeah, I mean,
Actually-
anything he's holding.
Alright, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Also, before I go, I just put a poke on King's shoulder. And then I poke on the other one.
I just want it noted, sir. He found that incredibly funny.
And I
Well- You stay in contact with him.
I couldn't stop if I wanted to now. The spell will
Hey,
wear
Bob.
off eventually.
Hey Barnaby, you should really slim down this suit. Like, you should really work on this slimming down. This could be a very good thing.
When you spend
Okay,
most of
so-
your
so
life
now-
in a lab, you tend to overeat.
So now we're on the stealth mission to place the sword in a pirate
Oh,
ship.
Oh yeah, I think you should...
And
I
then
changed
have
my
all
avatar
the
yet again.
ones.
I changed my avatar yet again for this occasion.
Okay, so I know we were making Metal Gear jokes, but
Oh god.
I think realistically, this is what's playing.
This is either better be the Pink Panther theme or the Mission Impossible theme.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mission
Mission
Impossible.
Impossible.
Oh yeah, I'm
It's
just gonna
Ricario, I'm
say...
sorry, it's more likely Pink Panther.
Actually, yeah.
Well, he's wearing high-tech gadgets, though.
Oh yeah, true.
Alright, so let's just... Ricario, I need you to roll a... Dexterity, Defy Danger,
Boy,
and we'll see what happens.
listen to the Mission Impossible
Oh!
theme when you do this.
Oh! Okay.
Can I aid him? Oh, never
He,
mind.
he just got a 12.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
There you go,
Ba-
yeah. Where do you want to
basically-
stash the sword?
But first I just want to throw off some fluff. Basically, when Ricario goes up, you can't see him, but what he basically does is that, you know, really overacting movements you see, like, bad spies do, you know.
Is he like hiding behind like
Yeah.
rocks and trees when there's much better cover around?
Yeah.
I'm like standing on a nearby rooftop and I'm just hearing Ricario's thoughts of duh, 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 duh.
Does
Yeah,
Ricario, does
Pink
he even
Panther.
use the suit?
Yeah.
Does he walk
Yeah,
through
he-
walls or does he not need to?
Yeah,
he
he
does so
wa- he-
well.
I'm going to the captain's cabin, but then I realize, fuck, it's locked. So I just sneak in, and then continue doing my really ridiculous sneaking.
Doesn't matter if it's locked. You gotta-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just walk
And then
right
I
on in.
Then, is there anyone in the room? Because I'm putting the sword under the captain's bed. Austin?
You put it under the captain's bed?
Yeah?
You put it under Bushybeard's bed?
Yeah?
Alright,
And then I sneak out, like...
there you go.
I'm just kind of yawning right now. Is he done yet?
He's incredibly self-satisfied right now, but then again, he did just sneak on a boat full of pirates. So,
Very good.
I'm damn good.
Tell him to come back to the lab.
right, I just kind of send the message through the codec. It stimulates the small bones of your ear.
Ricario kneels down doing, you know, the typical codec thing. Whenever you talk
Also,
to
tell him that when
him.
he gets into the lab to take that illusion off. I don't want him sneaking up on me.
Okay. First message. Well, head back to the lighthouse. It's a job well done, and for the love of God, turn the illusion off by the time you get there.
I thought, okay, and then we just turn it off as soon as I'm behind the king and like, hi.
Okay. Ah! Damn it!
Are we back at the lighthouse yet, or were we just...
we're back at the
sure,
lighthouse. We're back
yeah.
at the lab. It's like, okay, so you got it in. Now I just have to get the Templars to search them.
I don't know why, it feels weird leaving that sword away for so long.
Do you still hear
Rest assured,
voices?
it will soon be back where it belongs, Ricario. You've actually done a very moral service.
I know, it feels like you lose a part of yourself with such a possessions.
So what would I have to do to get the Templars to search the pirates, Austin? To make a report to them about like some heresy going on or something.
Let's see. Let's just.
Perhaps an anonymous tip would be best, unless you want
Yeah,
to
an
be
anonymous
connected.
tip.
Yeah, you just have to write a letter and then have someone drop it off somewhere
Yeah.
and roll your charisma.
Alright. Rolling and writing an anonymous letter. There we
There
go.
you go.
Yeah.
Anonymous letter has been written.
Yes.
And it's
I-
convincing as fuck.
Yeah. And now I'm just
There you
going
go.
to stand at the lookout of the lighthouse, waiting to see what happens. As I have, like a bottle of, I don't know, some good ale. I'm drinking it and smiling, looking at the pirates.
I'm standing
their
like
business
next to him
from
with a
the
pair
lookout.
of binoculars and a cup of my coffee, just watching.
Yes.
I'm just standing there right next to it, like, I sit behind them a bit on a chair reading the newspaper. Oh.
The printing press. My uncle invented that.
Huh. Local ruffians quelled by Templar brutality. Oh my.
Wait, was
Oh.
that about our pub?
Maybe. Oh! Oh, how lovely. We should go down to the new McDonald's.
For the love of God, no.
Well, is that in character or is it out of character?
Barnaby has read enough mangas to know that you don't go to McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Is that how you said it? I don't know. Barnaby just makes a very bizarre joke. That doesn't really fit his character whatsoever. So he's just standing there with a pair of theater binoculars, just watching.
So, King, would this
Yes.
would this make me your special agent? If so, can you pay me?
You're being paid an experience, chum.
So,
And
Yes.
you have a bed, remember?
yeah, but look at these top hats they have for sale.
You have a bed, you have a fireplace, you have a chair, you have a table,
That's true.
and you have free meals.
Hey Barnaby, ever thought of selling this foldable chair? I think it will make a killing.
The world is not ready for the foldable chair yet, Ricario. The world is not ready for that.
So do we
Oh.
see the Templars move in?
You don't immediately.
Okay, well, we're just watching, waiting. Can we just fast forward? We just want to make this cool. Like, we're being cool at the top of the lookout, waiting for the fireworks.
You want to have a picnic, King?
That's not a bad idea. It is
So
past lunchtime.
you see the mailman come. He picks up the mail. He puts some mail in, and then he leaves.
Alright.
The postal
We're
service.
just waiting. We're just waiting here, like, looking mysterious and deceitful and
We're
evil.
on top of the
For
lighthouse.
the
Who's
next,
gonna
like,
spy
5 days.
Yeah, no, like he's probably like walking up. He stops, looks up, stares at all of you, and waves.
I wave back.
He just moves into the mailbox.
Ricario's too busy reading the paper.
That's Jerry. He's a good guy. We talked about my gun we talked about my
Alright.
gun yesterday for a couple of hours.
Jerry the mailman.
Jerry the mailman.
And then there's actually, like, a fucking, there's actually, like, you know, like, one of those, like, quick montages of just, like, just, like, time thing, like, of time moving really fast. As, like, people come in, do their business, and move out as, like, the sun, as it goes night and day really fastly.
Mhm.
Those kind of montages. That's basically happening right now, but King is just not moving. He's still twirling, like, He's still grinning evilly and like swishing around a drink as everyone comes and goes doing their business.
Hey, this is not a roll that's going to get us any points if we fail it, but Swede.
Yeah.
Roll intelligence.
Why do I have to roll intelligence?
Just roll intelligence, okay? I beat you in chess.
Ricario's like, damn.
Ah, good. He didn't notice that I made up several of those rules on the spot.
Alright, so let's see. Nothing happens today. Like, how long do you want to wait?
I say Barnaby's up until about 4 in the afternoon because he isn't really doing anything that day.
Yeah, nothing happens today.
Alright, well that's the thing. King's just like going up to like the lookhouse to the lookout whenever he can.
So the moon rises, sun falls, night passes.
I don't think we should put all of our eggs in one basket, King.
It's true, but the pirates being out of the way would help.
Yes, but now we've put everything in place, what will happen, whether we're watching or not.
It's true. But I'd like to meet those Templars when they capture the pirates.
Barnaby has an idea for an invention called a CCTV camera so that we can watch it without even being here, but there's an issue in that there are several things that need to be invented before he can get to this point.
So, I want to say you're up there, you're watching to see if you see the Templars, and you spot Amelia walking down the path.
Yay!
News.
Alright. I imagine Chelsea greets her.
Yeah, sure. They're
Larsad tries to make an impression.
She seems to be ignoring Lassad and carrying a pleasant conversation with Chelsea.
Okay. I walk down. Hello, Amelia, was it?
She looks over and says, yep, that's it.
I shake her hand and it's like, did you find anything?
Yes, I did. Alright, King, where are they? And they cannot be in a district that is currently on the map.
Where are they? Huh? Oh, you mean the Alchemist?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. The Alchemist is currently operating. Alright, so when the Templars like chased her out, Evelyn out of the, the mercantile district, she actually went to the slums. She's been like in a basement, like actually pretty close to the long arm this entire time.
So she cannot currently be in a district that exists.
Oh, hey. She's actually like been in a sort of, all right, so like next to the industrial zone, because I'll say that's next to the industrial zone. She's been in another sort of slums area, but in like a sort of a kind of area where crime runs high. She's been in the basement there, doing her work.
Okay, cool. So we'll put it
a seedy area next to the industrial zone. Yeah, on the other side of the industrial zone.
That's the kind of slums where you get working class people who take pride in their situation. That other slum is just underclass.
Yeah, this is where like most of the crime takes place.
That's
I'd
a
say
little too big.
This is where crime runs high.